actuate the brake to start. Okay. Okay, kia ora YouTube. Welcome back to another ride on BMW. This time we've got the RT1300. Now this machine is something else, honestly. Here we are in the All-Master Tank Farm. I've just ridden through New Plymouth in silence, just enjoying this machine. It is top of the line, absolutely brilliant. Dynamic shift assist, I think it's called. We've got the automatic, if you want to call it that version. You see that we're in D, and it's just changing. I'm going to boost up the windscreen there a little bit as well, and you'll notice that hopefully that wind noise is gone. Try not to collect a seagull as you pass go, but here we go. Yeah, cornering. Great. Smooth. That wind noise for me has completely disappeared now that we've got this big screen up in front of us. I'll see if I can drip it down just a little bit, because yeah, that's interesting. I'm 6'1", as you know, and 186 centimeters. And for me, sat in this position, I think I need the screen all the way up to block that wind noise. So don't go grabbing for that clutch, it's just not there. But here we go, changing down very smoothly. So we're in dynamic mode. So zipping through the gears, 80k zone here, in fourth. Quite happy. Gets you there quite quickly, very smoothly. It's got a bit of a nice noise that does come up through the forks here from the engine. Not unpleasant at all. Something you might call a reassuring rumble. How about that? You can hear it doing its thing. Wing mirrors are interesting, they're down here. The sort of thing you might expect to see on a car. Look at them. They're about the same size as my car wing mirrors too. But there you go. Visibility wise, perfect. I can just see over the pannier on the side here. We'll have a bit of a walk around a bit later, but I can see both of the panniers. Brake lever does get in the way a little bit on that one, but I suppose you just look right past it, right? So not a problem there. Haven't done any adjustments, but it gives me good visibility, so no need to. Size-wise, I would say it's a big machine. It's a big machine, but as with everything, as soon as you get moving, not really an issue. Here we are today in the line of traffic, of course, heading around the coast, so Highway 45, Surf Highway 45, just because we can, because it's a beautiful day. And big thanks once again to BMW Motoraad for putting on the demo day, but more importantly, moto culture here in New Plymouth. They're the ones who've organised this, they're the ones who've made the bikes available. So big thank you to them for letting me come out and play on what is once again another glorious day. Not too hot today, which is quite nice because I think this would be shielding me from an awful lot of that cooling wind. Not too sunny, and of course no Taranaki Maunga. We can't see the mountain. You can't win them all, can you? So I think in terms of ease of use and you know, just hopping on and riding, I had a few minutes at the start where I was trying to figure out what to do. There's a D and an M button just there. Cranked it into D and gave it a little bit of a rev. Like I did notice that I thought it was an I to start with. It was DI, and I was like, is that D/M for manual? No, it was drive, gear number 1, and literally you just twist the throttle and off you go. It could not get any simpler. Weight, as with all the BMW boxes, weight's down low, so very, very approachable in terms of weight. It was on centre stand when I picked it up, and yeah, it took some persuasion to get off, but I'm a klutz when it comes to centre stand, so I don't know, I think it's no more difficult than anything else. I don't know the actual weight, we'll have to look that up, but manoeuvrability wise, really nice riding position. The seat's ridiculous. Like, this is literally an armchair on the road. It's so comfortable. You hear about your backside going to sleep because of the length of the journey. I think my backside's gone to sleep because it's sat in this absolute comfort. Brilliant. I think you could really crunch the miles in this machine. As I said, we'll have a look again a little bit later as we do a bit of a walk around, and I'll take some photos too. But the passenger, the pillion seat, just humongous. I don't think there will be any complaints at all there. And the grab rails on the side, the luggage, and the top box has got a backrest on it as well. So I think that will be absolute comfort. So dropping down into a 50k zone, you see we're losing speed relatively quickly. I'm not touching the brakes, and we're down into third. Bit of a hill as we head here. I'll drop the windscreen just because we can. It is that easy. Kia ora guys, been to the pub for a shandy. Another beautiful day here. And you'll see we're starting to get more bikes out and about now as the weather finds up and people are back out riding again. Hello. He's a heavy chappy. Righto, into the 100, up the windscreen. The gears are being shifted by themselves. And we'll just stick to the speed limit in 4th, pops into 5th, pops into 6th. Look at that, and there we are cruising around again. I mean, what can I say? So easy to ride, so easy to use. In terms of legs, again, cut into the tank here, which gives you a really nice kind of grip on the tank. The other day I was calling it the R. It wasn't. It was the RS that I was riding. and we haven't quite got the same sporty foot pegs. They are a little bit leant back, and you'll see that soon, but similar sort of cut into the tank here. Again, not quite as aggressive overall, but it gives you that nice grip on the tank, a nice feeling of being in control of the bike. So plenty of room. I'll just shift it back then. Sat on the back of the rider's seat. They're split. There's a split seat. One rider. Hello. One pillion. And the back of the rider's seat has got a little lip to keep you in place, I suppose. You're okay, mate. We've got some twisties coming up, so it'll be interesting to see how we go in there. I'm not anticipating any issues at all. Oh, that's interesting. I've rolled off the throttle there, just dropping back a little bit. As I said, we're coming up to the twisties, and it still hasn't dropped the gear. We're still in 6th, so 2,500 revs, doing 80, and still in 6th. So quite interesting. There we are. We'll just drop down into 5th now. I suppose if I want to force a drop, I can brake, or I can roll off the throttle for a second. It might be the weight of the bike. I don't know if dynamic is dynamic up and down, whether it gives you that extra engine braking, if you like, as well. But yeah, just a little bit of brake. It's dropped it right back down. So I'm at 2nd. Release the throttle just a little into 3rd. I suppose there's a tendency with an automatic bike, a bike that's shifting for you, to worry a little bit about corners and riding around. Let's try again. We'll just, there you are, see it change down, and rolling back onto the throttle. Yeah, lovely. It's kept it actually in 3rd. I don't know if there's some sort of lean sensitivity in there. Yep, just changing there when I came back around. So it is changing. You do get a little bit of a, well, you can tell the gears are changing, let's put it that way. But it doesn't knock your confidence at all. Really manoeuvrable, really stable. Of course, I'm starting to regret now not overtaking that car. That's okay. We'll just enjoy. One thing I did notice is I can't tell from here how much fuel I've got. I can't see it at all. So I did knock through the menu a little bit before and saw there were about 215 odd Ks, I think, until fill up. But that was before I started riding, so I don't know if it's altered itself now, but I can't see on this screen anywhere that says what's left in the tank. So there must be a setting whereby you can put that on the screen. But I don't know what it is. So is this going to be a rescue Ben from the back of the countryside because he's run out of fuel? No, I hope not. Now, I think we were talking before, we've got cruise control just here. I don't know quite how to do that. Let's give it a go. What do we do? I'm trying to push buttons. Oh, there you go. Slide it across. slide it across for on, and then set. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's set at 103 there. Can I knock it back? Don't know. And it's got a following distance there as well. So adaptive cruise control. So we can just take it easy. The other thing, of course, I've noticed it when we kicked off, was here on the mirrors, we've got little triangles that light up for blind spot detection. So again, another safety feature. So again, another tick in the box for an awesome touring machine that can really help you get comfy. There you are, look at that. Love cruise control for that. Got that on my Tiger, but it's not adaptive, that's for sure. Hello. Yeah, it's not adaptive. And check out these Lahar, or Lahars, that's the plural. Really unique feature here from the pyroclastic flow from the mountain. So Lahars have formed as the lava bubbled its way out this way, or bubbled up underneath, of course, as well. It's worth mentioning the obvious, the speakers here. Humongous speakers. The team at Motoculture had the radio playing as somebody else was taking it out for a test ride the other day, and they are loud. They are loud. If you want everybody to hear your taste in music, there you go. Crank away. Not really my cup of tea, but I'll stick to the in-ear navigation and in-ear music. Thank you very much. What do you think? What do you prefer? Cardo? Sena? On bike? Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts about the RT? See the clip-on style handlebars? Very comfortable. Very comfortable. I think for me, slightly, well, they feel slightly higher than the RS from the other day. But whether they are or not, I'm not sure. Is that a combination of the seat and the riding position being slightly less sporty? Definitely, though, a primo sports tourer. I should have left it on. What was I doing? Adaptive. Quality time to overtake there. And we're off like that again. Oh, I wanted to change gears then with my foot, but no, you don't need to. Single horsepower. I won't talk about this. Oh, although, hello. Charging for my phone by the looks of it. We won't get into that now. We'll check it out later. We're not controlling our cruise at the moment. We are just cruising and it's quite happy. Got some pre-programmable buttons here, I've just noticed. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Because I'm observant like that. Let's push one and see what happens. Favourite button number 1, my vehicle. Suspension. There you are, suspension assist. That's button number 2. That's what it's been programmed for. Number 3, navigation. Number 4, radio. Let's go menu. Menu. Backs you right out of it. So again, super easy. Don't pull the clutch in. It'll do its thing for you. Here we are having a quick walk around. Look at this, as I was saying, humongous and powered, so heated. Backrest. Panniers. A brilliant boxer. Oh, give myself a little air. As I said, it was warming up a little. There it is, big clonking engine. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, beautiful in blue. Amazing. What a machine, R1300. Stonking great exhaust there too. So, I'm going to stop the video now. I'll rejoin you again a bit later. Right, welcome back as we head back through Tataramaka and the twisties up ahead. I thought that was a nice opportunity to turn the camera back on, as I have turned around now and heading back home. As I said, bike's way more capable. That's a terrible corner for me, for my riding. Would have been a lovely corner if I'd have taken the line right. Screen down, gears are changing down just by themselves. Oh, life is easy with that. What do you think? Would you ride it? Would you buy one? Automatic? I think if my main mission was to go on big touring holidays and cruise around doing the sightseeing, I say cruise, I've no troubles getting up to speed, but it just feels like you're cruising. But if that was my main mission, just blasting around, trying to find places to go and visit and be a roadie type tourist, then I think I might be tempted. Oh, and of course if I had a benefactor who would give me a few dollars towards the price tag. These are all singing, all dancing machines, and they are not cheap.